Welcome. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate. I specialize in traditional, Western, and evolutionary astrology. I'm excited to share this month's astrology forecast with you for the upcoming transit of Mercury moving into the sign of Virgo. Please like and subscribe as it helps the channel grow. If you are new here, welcome. You can learn more about my offerings at willowgracemystic.com. For those of you who've been following me on my journey, thank you for your support and for sharing your journey with me. During the period from September 10th to the 27th, Mercury is now going to transit through the sign of Virgo. This offers this powerful opportunity. Virgo is Mercury's home sign, where its energies are the most potent, enhancing the intellectual abilities that we have with communication or our analytical skills. This transit really emphasizes the qualities of our precision, our efficiency, our attention to detail, making this an excellent time for each of us to focus on activities that require critical thinking or organization and methodical approaches. Mercury in Virgo, it really helps to sharpen our mind. It really makes it easier to break down into segments these complex bits of information into manageable parts. This is a favorable period of time for problem solving and tasks that require meticulous and methodical focus to detail. Whether you're working on a significant project or you're refining personal plans for yourself, this transit supports this systematic approach to your life. The influence of Virgo, it encourages us to be more productive, more organized. You might find yourself naturally inclined to tidy up, to keep a neat, organized, streamlined process to both your personal and your professional life. This is going to be an ideal time to tackle that to-do list, that you can refine your day-to-day routines and improve your workflows. Virgo's energy, it encourages us to communicate more clearly, more concisely. So during this time, expect to have this more focused, practical conversations with an emphasis on clarity and understanding. It's going to be a great time for you to convey complex ideas in a way that others can easily grasp. Virgo is also associated with health, and with Mercury's transition here, it's going to bring attention to your day-to-day health routines, to your diet, to your overall well-being. This is going to be a good time for you to assess and improve all of your habits, and perhaps maybe start a new exercise program or refine your diet to better support your health. While this transit really promotes these high standards, this is also going to be a time when your attention to detail is going to be essential. So I'm encouraging you to be mindful of the potential for having this perfectionism or to be overly critical in your thinking. While striving for excellence is beautiful and positive, it's important to balance it with self-compassion and not be too hard on yourself or others, because life isn't perfect. Mercury's transit into Virgo is going to be from September 10th to the 27th of 2024. It's going to be this auspicious time that you're going to be able to hone and improve your efficiency and achieve clarity in the way that you communicate. This period is going to encourage you to be precise, to ensure that nothing slips through the cracks, whether you're working on intricate projects or simply looking just to improve your day-to-day routines. This transit supports thoughtful and well-structured efforts. Now, leveraging this energy, it can lead to significant progress, especially in areas that require you to have detail to work or critical thinking. So be mindful of the potential for being overly critical in your tendencies and aim for a balance that's perfectionism with practicality. During this transit, Virgo in Mercury will form significant aspects to other planets, influencing the energies that we experience in the way that we communicate with others and our thought processes and with problem solving. This period of time is going to see both harmonious trines and challenging aspects that are squares, creating these opportunities that give us growth and momentum and moments of tension. Now, I have 4 dates. The first of which is Mercury square Mars. This will be on September 12th, 2024. Mercury is going to be at 3 degrees of Virgo and Mars is going to be at 3 degrees of Sagittarius. So knowing that if you have any planets in or around those degrees, this aspect is going to really create this tension and conflict in the way that you communicate with others. The energy is assertive, Mars, and it's potentially confrontational. Mars wants to initiate and go after. So it's essential for you to avoid any hasty decisions and be mindful of how do you express yourself. This can lead to a tendency towards impatience, criticism, making it an important time to think before you speak. The next is a Mercury trine Jupiter. Now this will happen on September 17th, 2024. Mercury is going to be at 15 degrees of Virgo and Jupiter is going to be at 15 degrees of Taurus. So again, any degrees, any planets or degrees at or around that 15 degree mark, this will affect you more. This is a harmonious aspect and it's promoting optimism and intellectual growth and positive communications. It's a trine, and a trine is ideal for expanding your knowledge, negotiating successfully, and sharing your ideas with a broader audience. It supports a balance between you seeing the bigger picture and being able to pay attention to each of the minor details. The third is Mercury trine Uranus. This will happen on September 20th, 2024, with Mercury being at 22 degrees Virgo and Uranus at 22 degrees Taurus. Now, this aspect is really going to enhance your creativity, your innovative thinking. Uranus is a think outside the box, surprise, shock, awe. So expect sudden insights and breakthroughs in problem solving. The energy is conducive to bracing these new ideas with unconventional approaches, making this the ideal time for thinking outside the box. And the last is going to be Mercury square Neptune in Pisces. This will happen on September 25th, 2024. Mercury is going to be at 27 degrees of Virgo and Neptune is 27 degrees Pisces. Again, having any planets in or around these degrees will make it essential because it will be activating that area of your chart. The square can lead to confusion. Remember, squares are hard aspects. They're 90-degree angles, and this can be misunderstandings, miscommunication. Information can be really unclear, and there can be a risk of deception or unrealistic thinking. It's really going to be crucial to verify all the facts and the details of all the information that's coming in and that you are sharing with others, and be cautious of potential misunderstandings at this time. During the transit of Mercury in Virgo, it's going to offer a blend of support and these challenging energies. The trines of Jupiter and Uranus provide the opportunities for growth and creativity and this effective communication, while the squares to Mars and Neptune suggest where you might need to practice caution and clarity and patience is going to be needed. Navigating these aspects and the awareness can lead to really productive and insightful outcomes. This month's offerings. I have exciting news that I'm going to be launching my Patreon. So for those of you that are seeking a more in-depth astrological guidance, I'm going to be launching it. Keep an eye out for the official announcement. Be sure to join early for the exclusive content and the community engagement. You can visit willowgracemystic.com to learn more and to sign up. I also encourage you to subscribe for insights and specials. Don't miss out on any astrological insights, exclusive offers. Subscribe to my email list today. You can also pick up a gift card for that special someone in your life. It makes a perfect gift for any occasion and for yourself. Now, special offer for all Virgos out there. Celebrate your solar return with a personalized reading for a special discount. Use code Virgo10 to receive your discount at the checkout. You can visit my website to schedule your appointment today. And I offer live astrology consultations. Join me for live every other Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can reserve your spot and secure your place in the queue by signing up through the link below. I look forward to connecting with you. So for Aries Sun and Aries Rising, Mercury is now moving into your 6th house. The 6th house is your day-to-day habits, your health regimen. It's where you go to volunteer for other people. The 6th house is where we balance our home and our career. It is about where we look to find a mentor or a guide. It represents our mental, physical, spiritual health and well-being. And so Mercury's transit through your 6th house, it can really put a spotlight on your daily work environment, your health routines, your overall well-being. This is going to be an optimal time for you to refine your approach to your job, whether it's by improving the workflow or streamlining any tasks, or whether you're implementing a new organizational system of, I can make this easier for me. I can align things better. Look to pay attention to the details where you can streamline your tasks or implement new organizational systems. Pay attention to the detail is going to be your greatest asset with Mercury going through your 6th house. It's going to allow you to tackle even the most tedious tasks with precision and clarity. Now, health-wise, you might feel more inclined to assess your diet, your nutritional needs, your exercise routine at this time, basically your overall lifestyle, making these necessary tweaks and adjustments to enhance your physical and your mental health, whether it's checking in with a counselor or a mentor or a chiropractor. You may also find that your communication with your coworkers or colleagues may become more productive with a clearer exchange leading to better teamwork and efficiency. With Mercury transiting through your 6th house from September 10th to the 27th, it's going to bring this increased period of clarity, organization, and effective communication to your day-to-day habits, but stay focused on the details and remain adaptable to both the opportunities and the challenges that are going to be coming up. You can make meaningful progress in all areas of your life that are highlighted during this transit. So Aries, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising, Mercury is a fellow Earth sign. And so this is in a harmonious aspect to your 1st house of self. I love this for you. It's going to be in your 5th house, the house of creativity, children. The 5th house is where we're willing to take a risk. It's also the house of what we do for joy and pleasure. It's the house of creativity and romance. It brings about creative self-expression. It's risk, excitement, joy, fun, pleasure. And so having Mercury in your 5th house highlights your creative pursuits. It really brings romantic relationships and matters that are related to children, whether they're your children, other people's children, or your inner child. This will be a time for you to channel your mental energy into your artistic projects or hobbies or anything that brings you joy and allows for self-expression. This can be music and poetry, all types of art, or how you feel about what makes you feel joy. If you've been working on a creative project, now is going to be the time that you're going to want to refine and perfect it. In terms of romance, expect more meaningful and productive conversations to go between you and your partner with clarity and honesty, and it's about deepening your connection with others. If you have children, this is going to be a period of that's going to be excellent for you to address their needs through careful planning or thoughtful communication. And remember, this could also be you working on your inner child, helping you to understand and support not only other people's children, but yourself better by tapping into your inner child. Having Mercury transit through your 5th house from September 10th to the 27th, brings this period of clarity and organization and effective communication in the way that you create and connect with others on a more intimate level. So by staying focused on the details and remaining adaptable to both opportunities and challenges as they come up, you can make meaningful progress in all areas of your life that are going to be highlighted during this transit. So Taurus, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Gemini Sun and Gemini Rising, wherever Mercury goes is always important because Mercury is your chart ruler. It rules over your first house of self and it rules over your home sector. And Mercury is now moving into your fourth house of home, family, roots, foundation. The fourth house is your living situation. It's your personal life. It's the foundation of which you build your life upon. And so now your attention is going to turn inward for your home, your family, your relationship, your personal roots. This is going to be really a favorable time period where you're going to want to make improvements to your living situation, your living environment, whether it's through decluttering or redecorating or organizing the family records or documents. Having conversations with family members is going to be especially important, especially your parents. And this could maybe come to the forefront of these conversations that you want to have with parents and grandparents. It's going to offer you this time a chance to resolve any long-standing issues that maybe you have and clarify the family dynamics. This is also a time for deep reflection, and it will be a sense of where am I and what about my heritage? What about my genealogy of like, who am I? Where am I? Leading to a better understanding of you and your personal foundation of what has created you, who has created you, like what are you building your life upon? This transit really supports these harmonious home and life themes that serve to build this solid base for you to build upon your external pursuits, for you to say, this is what my foundation is that I'm building upon from what has been bestowed me before I came here. Now, overall, Mercury's transit through Virgo from September 10th to the 27th is really going to bring this increased clarity with organization and truly effective communication. And so by staying focused to the details, remaining adaptable to both the opportunities and the challenges that are going to come up during this transit, you can make this meaningful progress in this area of your life of building a sustainable home and foundation for your family, your personal family. So Gemini, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising, Mercury is now going to be entering into your third house, which represents communication, siblings, learning, neighbors, cousins. The third house represents the way that we take in information and the way that we communicate it with others. The third house is like acquaintances. It's people that you run into at the dog park or the grocery store. The third house is about gossip and email and transportation and new skills that are acquired. And so Mercury's journey through your third house, it's in a harmonious aspect to who you are. And so it's going to be offering you all forms of communication and enhancement of, and that could be through learning interactions or with communication within your immediate environment, like taking a class or taking a workshop. This is going to be an ideal time for you to write, to study, to engage in all types of intellectual conversations or discussions with other people. It's being in the moment and connecting with others and sharing thoughts and ideas. Your mind is going to be be really sharp, it's going to be detail oriented, and it's going to make it easier for you to take in and absorb new information, and also for you to convey your ideas with clarity. If there are any unresolved issues that you have with siblings or neighbors or cousins, this is really going to be an optimal period for you to change and to address these problems through thoughtful and constructive dialogue with them. Travel plans or short trips that maybe you have been working on or that have been on the agenda. Mercury's influence here is truly going to enhance that everything can now run smoothly and more efficiently. Additionally, you might feel drawn to learn a new skill or take up a new course or anything that might expand your knowledge, because Mercury's travel through Virgo from September 10th to the 27th in your house of communication is going to bring this increased clarity, organization, and effective communication with those that you meet on a day-to-day basis, and you taking in information and then absorbing it and being able to use it more effectively. So by staying focused on the details and remaining adaptable, both to opportunities and challenges as they arise, you can make this meaningful progress in this area of your life. So Cancer, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Leo Sun and Leo Rising, Mercury is now going to be entering into your second house. The second house for you is your house of values and money and your personal resources. It's your skill set. The second house is your movable property, your values, your opinions. It revolves around your mental, emotional, and spiritual resources and how do you support yourself. It's what do I need to have in order to feel safe and secure. And so while Mercury's transiting your second house, it's really going to bring into focus your financial situation, your material possessions. It becomes this focal point of laser focus. This is going to be an excellent time for you to now get your finances in order, whether it's by creating a budget or organizing your accounts or finding new ways that you can generate income for yourself. And this could be prompted by things that are happening with you, and that you need to reassess your accounts. You need to look at your values and how do they align with your spending habits. Are you taking your finances seriously? Practicality, caution in your financial decisions are now going to come into focus. It's going to be emphasized for you. It's going to be really important for you to pay attention to the fine print of whatever it is that you are signing, any documents or any financial agreements that come up for you, or any contracts. Beyond money, this transit is really going to encourage you to reflect on what you truly value in your life and how these values influence your sense of security and your sense of wealth. I love this for you in that it trines your career sector. This is you saying, I need to be moving towards better running or handling of my money and my resources, because I have this skill set, and what am I doing with it? And I need to have a plan. I need to be structured and I need to be organized because I know I can do better. Mercury's transit through your second house from September 10th to the 27th is really going to bring this increased clarity and organization to your money, your resources, your financial condition in order to improve your self-esteem and your work ethic. For you, it's about staying focused on the details and remaining adaptable to both the opportunities and the challenges that are going to come up in order for you to make meaningful progress in this area of your life, to be more structured, to be more organized with your skill set, your money, your property, your finances. This is your attitude towards it and your work ethic. So Leo, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising, Mercury is now moving into your first house of self. It's always important for you to follow where Mercury is because it is your chart ruler. It rules over your first house of your identity and it rules over your career. So you know that things that are going to be happening now are also going to be affecting you as you're being seen in the outside world. The 10th house is your public life, being seen as an authority. The first house is your identity. It's your self-expression. It's your personal goals of things that you want to do. It's your appearance. It's your gestures. It's how you are seen to others. And the 10th house is how you are seen for like your career and your job and your reputation. And so Mercury, now moving into your first house, it is really going to sharpen your intellect. It's going to enhance your ability to express yourself with more clarity and to be more effective in the way that you communicate with others. This can be through email, phone, text, anything that you say and do that communicates with others. This is going to be a powerful period of self-reflection and for personal development. You might feel more articulate, more confident in conveying your ideas to others, making this an excellent time for you to present yourself, like presentations or interviews, more confident in conveying your ideas and thoughts with others, making this an excellent time for you to say, I'm ready to make this strong impression to others about the changes and the shifts that have been going on with me. This transit is really going to encourage you to revisit your personal goals and refine your strategies. It's about ensuring that your plans are practical and that they are achievable. Your appearance and how you present yourself to the world may also come under scrutiny. Other people may be focused on those like you and have an opinion, and this is prompting you to make adjustments that better reflect your true self. Having Mercury move into your first house of your identity and then including topics that have to do with your career or your job or your legacy or your reputation, this transit from September 10th to the 27th brings this period of increased visibility and clarity and wanting to be organized and be effective in the way that you communicate. This is who I am. This is my identity. This is how I want to be known. And so by staying focused on the details and remaining adaptable for both the opportunities and the challenges that are going to come up, you can make a lot of meaningful progress in this area of your life. And it will bring about a change or a shift in who you are. So Virgo, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Libra Sun and Libra Rising, Mercury rules over your 12th house. The 12th house is spirituality, solitude, it's isolation. The 12th house is where we go to heal and renew. I consider it like the basement of our life. It's our intuition, our dreams. It represents hospitals, institutions. The 12th house is our subconscious mind and its mystical experience. And it's also the house of undoing. So as Mercury is going through your 12th house, you might feel this strong pull to go inward, for introspection, for spiritual exploration. The 12th house being solitude and isolation. This will be a time for you to seek out deep reflection or mediation, meditation, yoga, tapping into your Akashic records or your dreams or your intuition, perhaps revisiting any unresolved issues that you might have had from your past. Remember that karma is here. And so this is what other people have bestowed upon us by everybody in our family experiences this, to what you've come into this lifetime to clear out yourself. And so you might find that your thoughts naturally turn inward, focusing on your inner life and your subconscious patterns. And how do I break this cycle? You might find that this is going to be an ideal time for you to engage in activities that promote mental clarity and spiritual growth, such as journaling or therapy or or counseling or solitary retreats or yoga and meditation. Any projects that really require the behind the scenes or secrecy can help you benefit from this transit. You're going to be able to organize your thoughts better and have these plans that ensure that you have success when they are eventually brought to life. Having Mercury go through your 12th house, this transit's going to bring increased clarity and organization of your dreams, your intuition, your ability to connect to the spiritual realm, to understand the synchronicities of finding the feather, finding a coin, hearing a song, and making that connection between your past and your present. And this could also be past life regressions. The Mercury here is going to give you this opportunity to be focused on the details of the here and what you have brought in with you. And I'm encouraging you to remain adaptable to both the opportunities and the challenges that this brings about in order to understand and in order to clear, in order to connect the dots so you can make meaningful progress in this area as Mercury is uncovering some things from your past, and it can also uncover abilities that could be latent. So Libra, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising, your Virgo house is your 11th house. It's in a harmonious aspect to who you are. So the energy is trying to work with you, and the themes revolve around friendships, social circles, networks. I always say that the 11th house is your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, and who do you network and align yourself with in order to achieve those things. And so Mercury's transit through your 11th house, it brings a focus on your social circles, your friendships, your long-term aspirations, things that you want to do. This is going to be an excellent time to connect with other like-minded individuals. This could be through work or through volunteer activities, and it could also be clubs or organizations. So participating in group activities, this can help you to refine your vision for your future. Networking, collaborative projects, they're likely to be very fruitful for you as your communication skills are heightened. This is you talking, sharing, networking, and gathering information from others and sharing information with people, making it easier for you to articulate your ideas and rally the supports that you need for your goals. This transit is going to encourage you to really reassess your friendships and to determine which of your relationships at this time are supportive with you and are helping you to align with your personal values. It's going to be a time of strategic thinking about your place in the broader community and how you contribute to the collective efforts of others, what you bring to the table. Having Mercury move into your 11th house from September 10th to the 27th is going to bring this period of increased clarity of this is my goal, this is my hope, this is my wish, this is my dream, this is where I am better aligned, and I will have a better effective communication with these people. I am aligned better with them. And by staying focused on the details and remaining adaptable to both the opportunities and the challenges, you can make a lot of meaningful progress in this area of your life to move forward with your goals. And remember, the goals are not just your workmates. These can be like your star family or your people that you're connected to, like kindred spirits or friendship or peers. So Scorpio, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Sagittarius Sun and Sagittarius Rising, Mercury is now moving to the top of your chart. It's your 10th house. It's your career, your job, your reputation, you being seen in the limelight. The 10th house revolves around what do I want to achieve? My professional life, my ambitions, my reputation. It can also be business related, promotion, success, achievement, and responsibilities. Having Mercury transit through your 10th house brings in topics that put the emphasis on not only your career and your public image, but your interactions with authority figures. This is a critical time for you to be focused on your professional development, as your ability to communicate effectively with others and in the workplace is really going to be heightened, whether you're in a negotiation for a promotion or whether you are presenting a project or refining your long-term goals. Having Mercury here is going to be a highlight. Mercury's influence really supports for you to have this clear and persuasive communication with others, and paying attention to the details in your professional life is really going to pay off, helping you to gain recognition for all the hard work that you're putting in and your meticulous approach to things. This transit is going to encourage you to think strategically about your public image, about how people see you, and how you can present yourself in a professional setting. Mercury's transit through your 10th house from September 10th to the 27th brings this period of increased clarity, organization, and effective communication as a professional for your goals, for your career, for your public life, as an authority figure, and you communicating with other authority figures. By staying focused to the details and you remaining adaptable, both to the opportunities and the challenges that are going to come with this transit, you can make a lot of meaningful progress with your job, your reputation, or your professional life. So Sagittarius, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Capricorn Sun and Capricorn Rising, Mercury is a earth sign, just like your rising sign or your sun sign. And so this is in a harmonious aspect to who you are and your identity. Mercury is now moving into your 9th house, which is higher learning, travel, cross-cultural experiences. I always say it's foreign people, places, and things. It's the house of publishing and legal matters. It's taking a class or a workshop. And so Mercury moving through your 9th house is going to shift your focus to how do I expand my horizons, whether through learning, travel, philosophical exploration. This is going to be a time that you're going to want to broaden your perspective, whether it's through academic pursuits or teaching or exploring different cultures and their belief systems. It's expanding your mind. If you're involved in higher education, this transit really supports the idea of studying and travel and the clear exploration of these complex ideas. Travel plans, especially those that are related to education or learning or personal growth, are really going to be successful at this time, with Mercury ensuring that everything is going to be well organized, structured, detailed, and it runs smoothly. Now, additionally, this period can prompt you to reflect on your belief system and how it has shaped your worldview, and this could lead to a greater intellectual clarity and an understanding of you connected with other people, of this is how they see it, and this is an opportunity to expand your mind and to be able to connect with them on a different plane, a different level. Mercury's transit into Virgo in your 9th house from September 10th to the 27th brings this period of increased understanding, organization, and the communication that you share with others, either by classes, workshops, or travel, or religion, spirituality, publishing, or legal matters. others. It's you staying focused on the details and remaining adaptable to both the opportunities and the challenges that are going to come with this transit so you can make meaningful progress in this area of your life. So Capricorn, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Aquarius Sun and Aquarius Rising, Mercury is now moving into your 8th house. The 8th house for you is about shared resources. It's the house of deep bonding. It's the house of transformation, intimacy. It's the house of you with somebody else and their resources. And this can be emotional, physical, spiritual, financial. The 8th house brings up topics of other people's money, values, and it can be debt. And so having Mercury move through this house, it could be your connection with a business partner, a significant other. It can even be exes because of alimony and child support. This could be family members because of deep connections of growing up. So Mercury's journey moving through your 8th house is really going to bring the attention to your shared finances, your intimate relationships, these transformative experiences. This is going to be a time that you're going to want to engage in these deep and meaningful conversations about your joint finances. The 8th house is the house of taboo topics, and it's about bringing it to light. And whether it's a business partner or a personal relationship, this is going to be an ideal period for you to organize your financial matters, such as your taxes, your investments, your inheritances, anything that you are connected with other people. The 8th house is associated with deep psychological feelings and emotions and depth and transformation. So you might find yourself drawn to explore the underlying dynamics that come with relationships, seeking greater intimacy and emotional honesty. The 8th house is the house of deep bonding, where you are connected with someone on a deep level. This transit really supports clear communication about truly sensitive issues and topics, helping you to resolve any misunderstandings and strengthen your connections or your bonds with other people. Having Mercury transit through your 8th house from September 10th to the 27th is going to be this period of clarity and effective communication with those that you want to seek an understanding and seek a deeper like bridging the gap between them and you, wanting to have this experience on a deeper level. By staying focused to what you say, how you say, the details, and remaining adaptable to both the opportunities and the challenges that come with this, you can make a lot of meaningful progress in this area of your life. So Aquarius, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Pisces Sun and Pisces Rising, Mercury is moving into your 7th house of partnership. It is opposite of who you are. So it is the house of you with a partner. This can be a business partner, a significant other, a client, one-on-one relationships. It's also the house of open enemies and exes. It's the house of relationships with a connection with contracts or love or negotiation. The 7th house is about how do you handle conflict and legal matters. It's cooperation, it's negotiation. And so Mercury moving into your 7th house is really going to highlight both partnerships and your personal and your professional relationships, and the importance of you having clear communication within the context of you with other people. This is going to be an excellent time for you to negotiate contracts, or for you to resolve any disputes, or discuss any long-term plans with significant others or business partners. Your ability to articulate your wants, your needs, your desires, and to listen to others is going to be enhanced at this time, making this easier for you to reach these mutual agreements, ensuring that both both you and who you are communicating with feel heard, feel respected, are connected. And so whether you're entering into a new partnership or you're deepening an existing one or you're working with a client, Mercury in Virgo really supports this thoughtful and constructive dialogue that is open to change. When Mercury moves into your 7th house from September 10th to the 27th, it's going to bring this a period of increased clarity of contracts and negotiation and compromise, and how you need to have clarity and be organized and have this effective communication, not just with what you say, with how you say it. It's verbal and nonverbal. It's email, phone, text. It's all forms of communication. And so by staying focused to the details and remaining adaptable to both opportunities and challenges, you can make a lot of progress in this area of your life. So Pisces, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.